I showed the geek how to fly?
Yeah.
Are you all right?
Roz and his dad are really losing it.
Darren still hasn't told them where he is.
His dad says if he hasn't turned up by this morning, they're going to get the police in.
Mr. Ross, I need to know what is happening with Hartson.
Well, I was hoping you might have taken the initiative and called a truce. My efforts to get you to talk clearly...
Talking is pointless. The boy lies through his teeth.
Allegedly.
If Danny Hartson isn't at least suspended by the end of today, I shall have to consider taking serious action.
It's like, she's saying one thing happened, and I'm saying something else happened. I mean, how can we both be thinking different things? What do you reckon I should do? Should I try and talk to her again? Well, fine, just ignore me then.
There's only so much I can do.
Mr. Hankin.
Matthew, I'm just in the middle of something.
Doesn't matter.
No, look, come and see me later. There he is. Let's talk to him now. Later, Jeff, please.
She's not looking, you know. She's not in the least bit interested.
I'm not doing it to impress Vicky anymore.
Have you finally taken the hint then, Romeo?
No,
Well, what happened then?
I just changed my mind.
Like we believe that. Well, ask Vicky then.
Shut it, will you? This doesn't go any further, all right? She's a lesbian.
She's not.
She is. She's going out with Kelly Bradshaw, year 13. You won't tell anyone, will you?
No.
No, of course we won't.
It's been hacked to pieces. Can't believe it.
Good morning, boys. Have you decided to give up on your little campaign, then? Just as well, really. We wouldn't want it interfering with our schoolwork, now would we?
It was him, wasn't it? Yeah.
No, Josh. We won't tell anyone.
Is that big enough?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, the pen's leaked everywhere.
Come on. One last job before registration.
I wonder how Spencer's doing at Sea Cadets.
Typical of him not to be around when we need him.
I will be looking for you two. I need your help. Someone tried to stop our campaign.
Really?
Yeah, and I know you two wanted a new school uniform.
Amy and I just about organised the whole competition.
Yeah, but you didn't want something covered in logos, did you?
No.
What's that? Your new designs?
No. Something much more deadly.
Butterfingers.
You did that on purpose.
Oh, that sounds like fighting talk to me.
These are important.
Save it, will ya? I don't think I could stand too much excitement in one day.
How are things at home, Shona?
Mind your own business, nose. Come on. Just need to check it's open. Stupid mistake.
Very stupid.
Yeah. Did I tell you to do the experiment on top of your textbook? What is going on here?
Chill, sir.
Chill? Why are you throwing school property around, Anika?
I backed into it.
Watch where you're going next time.
Sorry, sir.
Come in. You three over here.
What have we done now, sir?
Mr. Robson would like to see you. I'm obviously not the only member of staff you've managed to upset today. Well, don't all rush at once.
This is going to be about Darren, isn't it?
Yeah, so we don't say anything. Whatever option asks, we keep it buttoned, yeah?
Of course.
What are you looking at me for?
I'm not.
Don't look at me either.
Look, it's probably best if I do the talking. Last thing we want to do is drop them in it.
Don't cramp one another. Now, this one is from my own personal collection. It's from 77 AD. Shona, your hands are filthy. Wash them at break. Now, look at these markings.
Did you find them yourself, miss?
I used to go out every Saturday with a metal detector and a flask of hot tea.
There's something moving in my pocket. It's a mouse!
Get out!
Stay calm.
It's all right. It's all right.
No,
it's all right.
Get out!
It's all right.
Get out of my pocket! Get out!
Someone look after Martin, please.
My pocket! No!
Get down.
Get out!
Martin,
Got him, miss. Get down off those chairs, Maddie. Shona, get down now.
I'll take this to Mr. Hankin, miss.
Now, who did this? This mouse did not get into Martin's pocket of its own accord. And is there any reason why this mouse has these unusual markings, Shona?
Don't know, miss.
It doesn't take a Sherlock Holmes to realise that you're behind this. Go on, off you go, Josh. Now, will you all please sit down?
It's gone, okay? It's not there.
PC Gibbon needs your help. You're Darren's friends.
We don't know anything.
Are you sure? It's possible that Darren has said he doesn't want his parents to know where he is, but secretly he does.
No.
How can you be so sure, Calvin?
Well, because they were,
They?
I mean, Darren, people who run away, they can always go home if they want to, can't they?
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't know anything?
Are you all right now?
Yes, I'm much better now.
I've got something here I want to show you.
Oh, Shona, can I have a word, please? Shona! Excuse me. Can I get through, please? Excuse me, Miss Sands.
Stop or the bear gets it.
No!
Do you boys have permission to go rummaging around in there?
Yes, miss. Yeah.
We're doing something for Mr. Forbes, miss.
You know how you sometimes feel different? Like you don't fit in?
Yes.
Well, I've been looking at this stuff, and I think I found out why. I think you have something called Asbergers syndrome.
What does that mean?
It says here that it's really hard to recognise. But it's like you liking routines. You don't like change. Sometimes you don't understand things and you get frustrated.
So what should I do?
Well, maybe we should talk to one of the teachers about it. Let me do the talking, he says.
Yeah, well done, Calvin.
Hey, I covered my tracks.
They must be really worried to call the police into school. I mean, imagine if something did happen to Darren and we hadn't told them all we know.
It won't.
But we don't know where he is now. He could be anywhere. Could be in trouble. Could be dead.
Follow me.
Darren!
Oh, I've got something in my eye.
Your finger? Looks like you got some admirers there.
Oh, well, first time for everything.
Are you alright? Oh, I don't know. Got no gear. Missed out on the talent contest. Denied half my lottery win. What do you think?
I think I'm sorry I asked.
Hey, weren't Claire brilliant last night?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Congratulations, well done.
Ah.
Couldn't have done it without my moral support.
Afternoon.
Nice shades, boy.
Wait, what's your head designer?
Oh, well, if they're designer, then it's fine to look like a complete poser.
Yeah, and act like a complete prat.
Sour grapes, Arnie.
No, I don't think so. It's more like out-and-out theft.
Whatever. See you lot later, yeah?
Not if we see you first.
It's spooky.
Horrible.
Did you come down here? We didn't think anyone would find us here.
And all that time you wondered where you were.
And you were right under our feet.
Police are looking for you, Darren.
Do they know about Amelia?
No, it's right, we covered. Your dad and Ross called them. They're really worried about you, man.
I phoned them and told them we're okay.
Perhaps you should go home and show them you're all right. Yeah.
No way. I'm not leaving Amelia here on her own.
I'll be all right.
No, Amelia's not staying on her own.
I'll stay with her.
I can't let you do that.
You haven't got any choice. You stay here today, and I'll come back tonight. I'll tell my mum to stay at Anika's.
Leah, look, I know you're angry, but I need to speak to you. I've got something that might help. I've had about enough of your help to last a lifetime.
Do you think I should try and talk to her again?
Not while that cow's over there.
Why don't you just give up?
What?
I'm sick and tired of hearing about it. Okay?
Matt?
Have you heard of it before?
Yes, I have read a couple of articles. This is very impressive, Kathy.
We think Martin's there.
Yes, I see what you're getting at. Hasn't anyone suggested it to you before, Martin?
No, miss.
It says there, miss, that people often don't spot it.
No. Well done, you. It's very kind of you having done all this work. You've got a good friend here, Martin. I'm going to speak to Mr. Robson as soon as I can, and we'll get your parents in for a chat, OK?
Don't take sure.
No.
Any news?
Not yet.
But you are going to do something today?
Yes, but I'm eating my lunch.
Well, it's reassuring to know that I'm high on your list of priorities.
Shannon. Shannon. Wait up. I said wait up. You're the one who started this.
I don't think so.
Everything was fine until you started spreading lies.
Is that right?
Yeah. Leah and I had a real relationship. Until you got jealous, and that's going to ruin it all.
Jealous? Of being forced?
It wasn't force. That night happened because we both wanted it to. Leah said she loved me. We both decided to go up into the room. We both wanted to be together. I didn't hurt her. And I didn't make her do anything she didn't want to.
And did she say she wanted you to?
I knew she did.
Are you sure? Did you ask her? Exactly.
Do you realise you could break someone's ankle doing that?
Doing what?
I was watching you, Shona, so don't try and act the innocent. And we still haven't talked about what happened with the mouse earlier. Is there any chance of your illuminating me as to why you've suddenly decided to break every school rule in 1 week?
She hasn't.
Thank you, Maddie. Now off you go. I'm giving you a chance to explain. I know you've got 1 or 2 problems at home, so if you want to talk...
There's nothing to talk about. My mum's walked out on us.
Trying to make this easier for you, Shona. Oh, well, in that case, you haven't heard the end of this matter.
These are so brilliant. Where'd you get all the clothes?
Most of it was lost property, but these two got the rest, didn't you? Yeah. Get out of class, all right?
Yeah, we said we were doing something for Mr. Forbes.
Right. We'll stand the gate, make sure everyone knows about this, all right? Can we use force?
Yeah!
No. You're the manager.
Yeah, so?
So manage.
Be a bit difficult if you haven't got any gear.
What size you on anyway?
Look, why don't you just put it all on the backing track? You work for there.
Yeah, Jeeves, but we're a band. Hence we need band things like the odd instrument.
Look, if Claire wants to get anywhere, she's going to need a backup band eventually, so...
Wait. Are you saying that we...
No. He wasn't.
Yeah, I was, kind of subconsciously. Don't you see that is brilliant?
With 1 or 2 problems, Cole. Me and Arnie aren't talking to our friend, Mr. Lottery Winner, and I'm not talking to Claire either.
We are not for sale. We are not. 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 We are not for sale.
Leah, wait a sec. How many more times? Read my lips. I don't want to speak to you or see you or even... I know. It's just I've got something for you. Just let me give it to you. You can do what you want. You don't have to speak to me again, ever. What is it? Rape crisis. There's a phone number. I just thought you'd wanted to talk to someone. Yeah.
We are not for sale. We
I'd better
are
go.
not. We are not for
See you
sale.
tomorrow.
We
If your mum
are
calls,
not.
I'll
We
see
are not
you in
for
the
sale.
bathroom.
We are not. We are not for sale. We are not. We are not for sale.
You should have been excluded weeks ago.
Mr. Robson has assured me he'll do it today.
Doesn't seem too cut up about it.
I can't believe this. Sorry, Kieran. Excuse me.
I mean, I realise you've got a few problems at home.
Yeah.
Which must make things difficult. But I'm afraid Shona's behaviour's just become impossible to ignore. And I hate to burden your parents at such a difficult time, but something's got to be done.
Can I try and sort it?
Well, yes. I mean, yes, I'd rather that. But if things don't improve, I am going to have to take this to Mr. Robson. Thanks.
We are not. We are not for sale. We are not. We are not for sale. We are not. We are not for sale. We are not. We are not for sale.
Tom, I need to speak to you about something. So,
It's important. What, as important as me being slagged off by everyone? Me not knowing what's going on? Totally losing.
yes!
Look, you couldn't even spare me 2 minutes of your precious time earlier. Just leave me alone, all right?
What have you said to him, Matt?
Nothing.
You're supposed to be on his side.
Harton!
Where are you going?
Home. Is that a problem? Have you spoken to Mr. Robson? Yeah.
Excuse me, Mr. Hankin. You've got me.
I'm sorry, Matthew, but I've got some very urgent business.
It's about what I mentioned the other day.
I forget. It's not your fault. No, come in.
Shouldn't you be back at uni by now?
I got a reading week.
Nothing like a bit of hard work, eh?
People? Hey, thought the Ritz would be more your style these days, Wayne. Forgive me if I don't die laughing.
Hey, you knocking my calf, Arnie?
Cup of tea, please, Ray.
Will that be Earl Grey or Lapsang Souchong?
Right, I don't know about you guys, but I'm off. Losing out on £6 is bad enough without having my nose rubbed in it.
Yeah, you bet me off too.
Where you going?
What's it to you?
I was speaking to Bryony.
And I was speaking to you. Don't pretend you'd be bothered where Bryony was going if she was with Colin or Arnie.
Nothing personal, mate.
Oh, don't tell me some of your best mates are black.
Yeah?
But you'd rather not have their hands all over your sister.
The tests were positive then?
Yes, sir. They think it's a tumour.
But they've caught it in time.
So they say. But they're still going to operate.
It's a very simple procedure, Matthew.
I've been so scared, sir.
Where have you been? We were worried sick.
Where's Amelia?
She's safe.
But where is she?
I can't tell you. The more people that know, the more trouble she's in. Especially since you called the police.
Anything could have happened to you.
So I tell you, and the police find out, and Amelia gets deported. Is that what you want? Is that what you want?
You know we don't.
Then you'll just have to trust me.
It's really boring down here, isn't it?
Yeah, but at least I get to talk about girly stuff with you.
What is it? Shh. close one.
Do I need to count it?
Think you can trust me by now? Keep in touch, yeah?
Of course. The pleasure was all mine.
But you let him go. I thought you were going to exclude him. It's been very difficult for them since his father died. Now, as I've explained, Danny had to go home to his mother. She's still very reliant on him. And do you believe that? I have to respect the boy's circumstances.
Respect? That's a joke.
So he gets away with it then? Jeff, there's still no proof that he did anything wrong.
I'm sorry, Peter, but I won't accept any more excuses.
It's not really a matter of you accepting them.
No, you don't understand. I've had more than I can take. I've asked you, pleaded with you to take this seriously, but no. You leave me with no other option but to offer my resignation.